I would like to buy some of you, please. Let's get some upgrades going over here. Because those two are now fully upgraded. Combat damage, aiming speed, reflex scope.
Nothing makes a gun so dangerous as a keen eye.
There we go. That one's good and upgraded as far as I can get it. You also... Let's get it. Armorator rounds. Dense, heavy-duty bullets that can cut straight through the hardest substance.
Spice things up next time he gets in trouble.
Alright, so those are now all going to be fully upgraded. I got time for maybe one more mission.
The Ura swooped down from the east. At least now we know the way.
It's true. Actually, now let's give the slinger range one more try. One more try. I think I fucked up already. Yep. Not enough. Oh well. Well, I'm going to check something real quick. Because I want to see... I'm just going to see how many, like, actual maps are left in the game past this point before I decide if I want to continue on for tonight. Because there's only, like, one or two. Maybe I'll finish, but... So, this is the Urzendra Gate. Let's go through here. Whoops. Let's go to this one. The Urzendra Gate. Okay, there's only 3 more missions, so let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just keep going. Finish the game. Urzendra Gate. Zulf's agents must also want the final shard, knowing it is the key to undoing the harm they caused.
Urzendra Gate used to lead down to the terminals. Now it leads up to the stars.
Alright, well, let's check it out. Bastion symbolizes Silandio.
One last shard. It's all we need to put this mess behind us. And mother, what a mess it is.
Bam.
A mess like that could have only been made by hand.
I forgot how many idols I put on myself. Whoops.
Zulf said the Calamity failed, and he's right. The Ura stand as living proof of that.
Bye. What? Day 2.
At the heart of the Calamity was a simple idea. We never wanted to go to war again. Wanted to rule it out. We put a lot of folks against that problem. Scientists, soldiers, spies, even me.
Oh, Jesus.
We sought solutions far beyond the city. We traveled near as far as the kid's going right now.
What the hell is going on right now, story-wise? I'm so confused as to what is going on. Bye. Bye. Keep going. Complicated. The country. Alright, we got that one done too. Yay.
Most of our efforts didn't bear fruit.
Oh, gee, you think?
Then there was a breakthrough, but it didn't come from one of our people.
Bye. Bye. Something fancy. Nice. I just got...
came from an Ura, a brilliant young scientist named Ven.
Is that Zia's dad?
Ven worked for the Mancers, the sharpest knives in the city's drawer.
Bye.
With his help, the Mancers devised a way to seal the Ura tunnels shut in a flash.
Oh no. So you just wanted to create a straight up
Just
create
like that,
genocide.
every last Ura living in the Tassel terminals will be gone.
So they just literally just wanted to make a genocide. Jesus Christ. I don't like Ceylondia anymore. They're just awful. They're now a bunch of racists.
This discovery was never to be used, they said, except as a last resort.
Bye. Bye.
But Ven didn't like being manipulated. He had plans of his own.
Something wrong. For the...
We're lucky to be alive.
I'm curious. Yep, so he caught... So, this whole mess is our fault. As expected.
He sabotaged the Mancer's little science project, set it to blow up in their faces.
As we kind of deserve. As they kind of deserve. But, like, they took it too far, and a lot of... Bye. I'm sorry I'm killing your people, but all of my people are dead.
Must have fell when they finally made him pull that trigger.
Oh, Jesus. Why? Stop. Why are we teleporting all this time?
But remember, the Bastion can fix everything. We just need that shard.
Ow! Bye. There it is. Can I have the shard, please? Ow! Dick!
Too bad the Ura ain't exactly been willing to collaborate on that front. For now, Kid had little choice but to pick up where the Calamity left off.
Can I have that shard, please? It's rude of you to not let me have the shard.
First things first, though. There's someone we figured needed rescuing. Zia.
Indeed.
The Ura fell back, no doubt planning the next move. But we knew ours already.
Alright, got another one of you going. Vigil. The country.
The country. She's all to pieces now, but still looking good.
The cores contain the memory of the land from before it was undone. The sturdy crest flows with their power. Excellent. Another 2,000 fragments. So we'll then use boomer rounds. Razor rounds. Let's go with boomerangs right now. A bit of explosive powder in each cartridge designed to explode on impact to cause collateral damage.
Something for my days on the front.
Man, if I do New Game Plus, I am going to be stacked with weapons that are just high quality.
There's something we had to do before going after that last shard.
Yeah, we gotta go rescue Zia. Be rude of us not to. There's a lot of this area that we just never got to explore, unfortunately. Oh well. Zia detected. The Ura launched their assault on the Bastion from this outpost. Zia must be here. Zoltan's Hollow.
Zoltan's Hollow is the Ura's border blockade. At least it used to be.
Let's go. After Zulf vowed to destroy the Bastion, Rux accelerated work on a secret weapon. So it was Rux who was behind a lot of this shit.
Well, now it's personal, ain't it?
Zoltan's Hollow.
It's personal for him, and it's personal for me. They never saw him coming.
What do we got here? The Calamity Cannon. So this is Zux's weapon.
He gets his hands on the care package I sent him.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a little something I've been fixing up in my spare time.
Jesus. That's insane. That's kind of insane, not gonna lie.
The Ura found a way to keep the Calamity from spreading through Zoltan's Hollow.
Okay. So now we got laser turrets.
Security and everything. Pretty fancy even. Still, they ain't used to having visitors around.
Bye.
They've got these conductors that are all what's keeping the place together. Break enough of those things and the Calamity rocks slink back into the ground.
Haha. Bye. Bye. I'll take that.
Well, the Ura must be in a panic right about now.
Okay, okay.
It's not the time to get reckless.
It's always the time to get reckless. Bye. Okay, I kind of like the cannon, so I'm going to keep it for right now. Bye. Bye. Might level up to level 6 at this point, too.
Those rocks are like tumors, the same kind the Ura planted in the Bastion.
Oh, God. I look away for half a second. Alright, I have a super cannon.
They even sick their little rattletail pets on the kid. Those rodents are just a bump in the road.
Bye. This is a scary-ass weapon. Bye. Bye. Can I get this way? Maybe if I hit this one?
Kids picking the whole place
There we go.
Piece by piece.
Something burnt. Thank you. So we just got a cannon made of the Calamity, and we're just wrecking shit.
kid returns their greeting tenfold. By now, every Ura from here to the terminals must know he's in town. They're easy targets. Most of the Ura's conductors are squared away in the middle of the hollow. The Ura keep hanging on to that barricade. After all, their homeland's not much farther. Those Calamity rocks must be eating that place apart from the inside.
Okay, I need to be more careful. Come on, can I get a health potion in here? I'm kind of doing really shittily on my health. Bye. Thank you. Alright. I wonder if we go this way. Bye. Bye. Right into it.
Some of them are downright bewildered by what's happening.
Come on. There we go. We're almost there.
Maybe they know they've lost this. Lost to a kid. They underestimated us. Had us pegged all wrong.
There we go. Off we go.
Yes, our people caused the calamity, but here we are trying to fix it.
Bye. I love the armor. I love the armor piercing I decided to add
The
to.
opportunity for civilized discourse is over.
Oh, that's not a place to go. Damn it.
Suppose old Zolf should have got to know us better.
Is that the way to go, or is that the way?
Maybe I should have trusted him. Told him everything I knew.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a big problem both of y'all had, is none of y'all trusted each other, and now we're fucked. Bye. Man, I'm so close to leveling up, but I just can't.
Zolf, the Ura, they have every reason to be angry. Beyond angry.
Whoops. Just keep killing them. Bye. Level 6, alright. Something wrong. Bye.
But when this is all over, it'll all be water under the bridge.
I just want to keep our world from dying.
As the hour grows, those desperate, the Ura bring out their big guns.
Didn't help much.
There's nothing standing in his way no more.
There isn't, but I want a memento that's over
He
here.
sees the Tazzle terminals loom large on the horizon.
Child's
All
drawing.
those dreams snuffed out in the Calamity.
A crude but
We'll bring him back.
A crude but heartfelt illustration. It is inscribed in chalk on a stone surface. Unlike most of the Ura civilization, it survived the Calamity more or less intact. Aw. Anyway, let's get the hell out of here.
Way out there on the edge of the world. That's where he finally finds you. But it ain't like Prosper Bluff this time.
Zia, hey, I need your help.
Nothing for this gal to sing about now.
Hey, Zia, you okay?
Zia, you weren't kidnapped.
Oh, no, you went with them
Oh,
willingly.
ma'am. You just had to see what happened to the Ura. To your own people.
Zia agreed to return to the Bastion, and she doesn't like what she saw, or she's just like, well...
You had to see if everything Zolf wrote to you was true.
And it looks like it was, accordingly. We don't have another shard, so I don't have anything for that. But I do have... the Calamity Cannon. The Mancers not only theorized about the raw forces of the world, they developed blueprints on how to unleash them. Too unwilling to lock onto targets, blasts cause area damage. Well, let's do the brusher sweep.
Long reach and plenty of power. Now that's a scary combination.
And I'm a level 6. So, Wear Whiskey, only active when below 100%, when 33% health. Let's do the Falling Malt for right now.
Fallen malt is filled with crunchy minerals that'll keep you safe out on them rocks.
Defeat 3 flows with a single blast. Okay. That should be doable. Mancer Missile, an experimental ordnance that breaks into a cluster of explosives on impact, spreading destruction. A small-scale prototype of the device that caused the Calamity. Joy. Well, before any of that, I'm going to go up here and upgrade it, since I have 4 something wrongs. And I can upgrade 2 things. So I see the rockets cause knockback, or rockets will not launch automatically. A heavy-duty mechanism that holds rockets firmly in place before firing, granting more precise control to the end user. I kind of like the knockback.
First step to learning the Calamity Cannon is knowing about the machinery overrides.
Charge-up speed's not too bad. So we have the supercharge emitter, a powered mechanism that unloads rockets with tremendous force, causing targets to recoil from the impact if they survive. And then the blast generator, plus 20% blast radius, a more powerful generator that produces rockets capable of delivering a wider explosive blast.
Now, who would have taught a kid to do a thing like that?
Probably you, Rux. Probably you. Alright. Alright, Rux, what do you got? Child's drawing. Show the simple drawing found far to the east. This is one of the only traces left of the Ura civilization.
I don't need to see what happened to the Ura. I'm trying to undo it, remember?
Well, it's still good, important to know to see what you did. Like, that happened because of you, my dude. Harp guitar. Pardon me, miss, does this belong to you?
Sure you didn't drop that twangy thing on purpose? Just to see if he'd go after you?
I would go after you. You're my friend. The Calamity took everything from the Ura, didn't it? Besides their will to fight.
They lost everything, didn't they? But they just keep on fighting like that's gonna bring it all back.
It's true, like, you're fighting the only people trying to bring everything back. And it's not helping your cause. I think I'm near the end of the game, so I'm gonna turn these things off for right now. Because I don't need them on right now.
Once the kid gets that last shard from Zolf, it'll all be over.
The Tazzle terminals, that's where we go. But first, the Mancer Observatory. The city's scientific guild used this place to experiment with classified inventions.
Mancer Observatory. Now there's a sneaky place. Overlooking the Tazzle terminals themselves.
Oh, joy. Well, let's go. Sit close to the conductors to avoid damaging them when the Calamity came in.
The Ura probably didn't know they were being watched from Mancer Observatory. It was the perfect spot to test something no one's meant to know about.
So what's the objective?
Only trouble was, something about the place drove the windbags crazy.
Oh, it's like Galaga.
Best stand well clear of that impact. Hefty thing like that takes getting used to. Got a pointer in the right direction. Whatever gets in her way is in a world of hurt, but she ain't the fastest thing. When the windbags caused enough trouble, the
Alright, so I need to...
Lancers conducted their most secretive research far east of the city.
Oh boy, this is actually harder than it looks.
You could cause a lot of collateral damage with her if you ain't careful. The more crowded it gets, the more trouble you could cause with a single shot.
Oh god. Oh god. Okay, this is not working out as well as I was hoping. God damn it. Okay, this is not working out as well as I was hoping it would. I'm kind of suck at using this the Calamity cannon, it turns out. Okay, I'm not good at this right now. I suck at it. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm just bad at that. Maybe on New Game Plus I'll try that again. We'll see. If I do New Game Plus, that is. Power configuration, reload speed, turbocharge speed up, charge ups. Maybe the charge up speed would be nice. We'll see. I'm not really interested in... I think I'm kind of good for right now on doing all the Proving Ground challenges. So let's... So if I do a New Game Plus on my own time, I will probably finish those off. But, actually, is there anything else I can do real quick? I don't know. Maybe there's something I can do?
Part of the rippling walls floated by, so I caught the kid's old knapsack.
Oh. So we got a bedroll now. Might as well... I think that's the I think this is the last recollections we can do, so let's do that real quick.
It's hard to sleep easy these days, what with everything that's happened.
Very true.
Zolf, very soon the kid's gonna have to face that man again, for the last time.
Ah, so we're gonna get to know a bit about Zolf this time. Good to know. Bye.
They met on the worst day of Zulf's life. There in the Hanging Gardens, he aimed to throw it all away. It wasn't the first time Zulf had nothing to lose. He was born to a simple couple who didn't last long before plague took him.
Bye.
He grew up hungry in the tunnels of the Tassel terminals, so he took to stealing from a Ceylonian missionary living there.
Bye.
He once got sloppy with his thieving hands. The missionary caught him, but didn't rat him out. Instead, he offered to take him in. That missionary raised Zulf like a gentleman, like he was his own son. Taught him theology, history, and mercy.
Come on. There we go.
When the missionary passed away, Zulf promised to continue his work to bring about a lasting peace between the Ura and Caelondia.
Bye. Bye.
Zulf started teaching the missionaries wisdom to any Ura who would listen. And listen they did.
That's good.
He advocated tolerance and argued that the Ura should atone for the war. He believed the city had much to teach his people.
Bye.
However, Zulf felt he could only do so much in the Tassel terminals. He needed Caelondia to know the Ura had changed.
Yeah, well, it turned out to not work out well for us. Bye.
He decided to do what the missionary did many years before. He left the city of his youth to brave a savage land.
Let's get rid of the turrets.
It's all right.
Damn it.
The journey was hard, but he knew how to fend for himself.
Damn right.
And at last, Zulf saw the rippling walls on the horizon.
Bye.
He endeared himself to city folk straight away, and in turn he fell in love with the city and its people. One in particular.
Oh god, there's so many of them. Alright, any more turrets?
This
Jesus
young
Christ.
lady was fascinated by the Ura, but she never met anyone like Zolf. She told him she knew all the city's best-kept secrets.
Bye. There we go. I can play this waiting game.
The Hanging Gardens was their favorite spot. It was there that Zolf clasped her hands and proposed in proper Ceylandian style.
Bye.
He celebrated with his friends long into the night. Joy and revelry like he'd never seen. Too
Oh boy.
bad he couldn't remember it all.
Bye. Bye.
He woke up alone underground inside the Ura Ceylandian War Memorial, built like an Ura den. But something was wrong.
Come on.
He emerged from that hole in the ground into a waking nightmare. Everything that wasn't gone was twisted upside down.
Armor piercing, baby. Armor piercing, baby.
The world was frozen, air thick with ash. What few faces he saw in the street stared back at him with gray and vacant eyes.
There we go.
He found his wife-to-be asleep inside her home, but when he reached out to her, she joined with all the ashes in the sky.
Bye. Oh, that's funny. I didn't realize that could happen. Bye. Bye. Bye.
So Zolf returned to where he proposed in the Hanging Gardens, and there he stood, as if the gods would answer him.
But they weren't. Because this isn't that sort of story. Because that's not how the story goes. Mind Voyager.
The kid's gonna be okay. As for that man, who knows?
So Zolt. So we now get to see a little bit of why Zolt is the way he is, and he did not have a great time. Just gonna say it.
The Mancers, they knew everything, even if it cost them.
They pushed the limits of knowledge and science in the name of the city. Yep, and they were awful people for it in some respects. Or not in some respects, in many respects. There's 2 gods I never found. Interesting. Can't do anything with that one. Everything too expansive now. Dual pulley system. Arrows cause knockback. Arrows can stun. Hybrid pulley system. Custom compound bow pulley that launches arrows at such speeds that they can induce shock.
Ain't that the finest breaker's bow you ever seen?
Hell yeah. So 5 weapons upgraded with another 6 that I can upgrade at later on in the series. Later on. Outhouse. When do we have an outhouse? I don't remember that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to level up more in New Game Plus if I want to do max level. What was the achievement I just got? Complete each trip to who knows where. Gotcha. Alright, well, I think it's time to about wrap up this game, don't you think? Let's see. Yep. The Tazzle Terminals. Zolt detected. He bides his time within the remains of the Ura's massive underground sprawl.
The Tazzle Terminals. All that's left of the Ura's civilization. And the last stop on his little journey.
Yep. Let's go. Once you enter this area, there is no turning back. Are you ready? Yes. Zia fled the Bastion when the Ura attacked to learn the truth of what happened to her people.
I can't hear him at all anymore. He's too far away. But he'll be all right. Just needs to get that shard from Zolf and come on home.
Is this the way I want to go? No, it is not. So let's keep going.
The Calamity hit the Tazzle Terminals hardest of all. You know why Zolf went back there. The place was his home. All his old friends and family were there.
Bye.
Taken by the Calamity.
I can just hold out too.
Zolf must be there all alone, just waiting.
Come on. There we go.
You know what's funny? All we can do is sit and talk. Well,
Bye. Damn. That worked out better than I thought it would.
all of us.
Bye.
Waiting. Poor kid.
Come on. I am just Man, I am just unintentionally finishing off a genocide. Bye.
Look around. There's not much left to do here in the Bastion, I'm afraid. So why not tell each other stories to pass the time, right?
Come on. There we go. Was that so hard? Bye. Bye. More of you coming? No?
here. There's another reason I've been telling you all this.
Bye.
There's something I want you to understand.
Oh yeah, what is it?
When the kid brings back that shard, the Bastion will be complete. What happens to Zolf will no longer matter.
Bye. Why won't it matter? I can't remember. I can't remember the reasoning for why it won't matter.
Zealandia will be whole again. Everything will be back to normal.
Bye. Bye.
Everyone will be all right.
Except what?
Problem is, we'll all be gone.
Oh. That is a problem. Zolf returned to the Tesla terminals with the shard to await the fall of the Bastion.
Oh, we're not gonna die. It's more like...
Ow!
all of this will just stop.
I didn't mean to kill y'all, sorry. Like, those three I did not specifically mean to try to kill. I apologize.
Things will go back to the way they used to be. That's the power of the Bastion.
So it'll just reverse. So it doesn't actually stop the or change or rescue everything from the Calamity. It just time loops. It sounds like.
This whole place is a living record of the times before the Calamity. The way things were before this story.
Hopscotch. What is hopscotch?
Good times, right?
Hopscotch. What is that? Let's go check it out real quick. I don't see no hopscotch around here. Oh, it just means I can jump now. Interesting. That's it. That's late ass time to give me that.
Old self again. Think of all those times that didn't go your way. You follow me?
That is weird. It just completely changed.
All of life's little setbacks. Imagine if you could have another go at them.
So it would basically just give us the ability to time loop. That explains the. That justifies the New Game Plus then.
No mistakes. Anyone you've ever hurt.
Come on, I'm just gonna keep going. Keep going. Just keep going, Charles.
Everything you've ever done, you could do it over.
Yep.
And wouldn't that be grand? Wouldn't you agree? Well,
That's what they want to do.
I guess there's nothing more to say.
Mm-hmm. There isn't. Bye. Bye.
Who am I kidding?
That was... Hop. Hop.
Look. There's something else.
What else is there?
A confession. How come I know so much about the Bastion?
Because you made it. I thought we already established this. I thought you already established this. Like, I thought we already knew that you made the Bastion. Out. So, not that way.
Well, I designed the place. But that's beside the point. There's one problem with a place that sets things back to a bygone time.
Ah.
You
Bye.
can't test it.
Yep, so this could have actually been happening multiple times. We could be stuck in an infinite time loop. This is just the only one that I remember.
So you're probably wondering if the Calamity happened already. What's to stop it from happening again after the Bastion does its thing?
We don't really have any means of knowing. We just gotta hope. God, this is a weird place to start putting in jumping mechanics. The answer is... Oh, God.
I don't know.
Maybe there is a way to stop it. Who knows? Zia's father, Ven, documented his work for Celandia's Mancers in a hidebound journal.
You're wondering if there ain't some other way out of this mess. It's alright. I can tell. But why would you even want another way? Unless you wanted to stay here with us.
I mean, that seems pretty reasonable, right? I like you guys. I mean, the Calamity would still have happened.
That's sweet and all, but I don't know if I can stick around.
Why can't you stick around, my dude? I'm almost all the way up to level 7, too. Nice. The battering ram.
The weight of the Calamity. It's on our shoulders. We can't just let it go.
Oh shit, this thing is scary powerful. What is going on with it? Jesus Christ.
Bastion does have another function, strictly speaking.
Oh. I don't like that this is the only thing I can do now. I kind of want my stuff back.
If the monument blew out and we couldn't repair it, we could still evacuate. First, we'd round up as many folks as we could carry. Next, we'd detonate the cores, and we'd take off away from here.
Sounds about... I mean, that is always a possibility. We're not even...
Ain't it?
Why are we carrying a battering ram around? I cannot remember this.
Of course, that would mean no going back. Ever. But then again, That way, all of us could leave the city. Together.
The Bastion's auxiliary function was designed to enable a mass evacuation of Cylandia's people.
You know Zolf and his countrymen won't be giving up that shard without a fight, don't you?
I know, but it's okay. I wish I could move faster. Why did they just... Why did they make me...
All they want now is to see the Bastion fall. Zolf dedicated his life to a lasting peace between the Ura and Calamity.
I feel like I could have a bit easier time.
I can't have imagined the city would try to wipe the Ura out.
Come on. Is there like some sort of thing?
Zolf ain't lost every shred of decency though, has he?
I'll take that core, please.
He tried to warn you about his plans. He tried to warn the kids.
Bye. I'll take my shard, please. You asshole, give me my shard. Give me my shard.
For Zolf, this ain't a personal matter. Such a shame.
Oh, come on. Why are there so many of you? Stop. Give me my shard, you asshole. Give me my shard. I'll take that shard now, thank you.
The Ura can't be happy that the kid followed Zolf all the way home.
I'm kind of baffled about this. Hey, back the fuck off. Hey, back off. Let's help you out. Move. Okay, so I can choose. Move on. Abandon Zolf's body and press forward with the battering ram. Zolf's situation is hopeless and a distraction. His plan to avenge the Ura only brought more suffering. All that matters is the safe return of the shard. Or take Zolf. Abandon the battering ram and pick up Zolf's body instead. Zolf is badly injured but breathing. It appears his countrymen turned on him as the situation grew desperate. He nearly destroyed the Bastion, and yet I'm not going to ditch him. He was my friend. He made a bad mistake, but I'm not going to leave him behind.
I can see it now. The kid in one corner, and Zolf in the other. Ain't much of a fight.
Except I'm not doing that. I'm helping him. If this is the correct way to go. I actually don't know which way I'm supposed to go. Oh no, there's a switch over here. I see it. Do 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 do. Well, let's keep going.
Don't you worry though. Once the Bastion's restored, it'll all be all right.
Do 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 do.
You ain't still thinking about that whole leaving the city thing, are you?
Oh god, I hope I have enough. Please stop. Thank you. I just want to save my friends. Thank you. That guy was a prick. That's some good, like, environmental storytelling right there, too. Oh god, this is good music, too.
Kid's probably dealt with Zolf by now.
In a sense, yeah.
He reminds me of myself when I was his age. I ever tell you about those days?
With the fate of the Bastion out of his hands, Rux passes the time by telling Zia stories. The Bastion.
Hey, kid.
Come on, get up.
Get up, kid.
Get up, my dude.
Come on, that ain't funny. I say get up.
Come on.
That's more like it. Now, set that shard into the monument there. Then we'll talk. Can't believe you brought him back again. Bet you had to do more than say please this time.
No, he was pretty much all set.
First things first, kid. The Bastion's waiting.
Alright, guess I'll put the shard in.
The Bastion. It's finally finished. Now, there's something I want you to see.
And the Calamity Tassel tunnels are ripped apart underground and cast toward the stars.
Welcome to the heart of the Bastion. I ain't one for long goodbyes, so here's the deal. Zia and I figure you done the heavy lifting, so you get to do the honors. We can tell you how to work this thing if you got any questions.
I do, so I'm gonna have to talk to both of you.
Hey, kid.
Restoration. What will it feel like when the Bastion fixes everything?
You can undo the Calamity here and now. Go on, kid. And before I forget, thank you.
If you could go anywhere, would you go back or somewhere else?
Always wondered what the motherland was like. Not that it matters anymore.
Or a signal. Tell Rux about what happened to Zolf. He never learned the whole truth, did he?
Zolf only brought more ruin to the Ura. No wonder they didn't take kindly to him.
Yeah. Marshal's badge. Offer the Marshal's badge. At the end of their careers, the Marshals used to return their badges to the city.
You've got one thing left to do, so you hang on to that badge. Besides, you earned it.
Pecker Nest. Tell them about what it took to get to this point. The windbags, the beasts of the wild, the Ura, they fought so hard to stop this moment.
Don't let anything you've done get to you. You could save all those creatures here and now.
I could, but the problem is, if it's a time loop, then I'm just... It's gonna just happen again. It's just an endless cycle of violence and like pain, and it's not gonna... I don't think it's gonna stop anything. The only, like... I think that's part of the themes about this game, from what I remember, because, like, Rux had an actually really interesting point earlier when he said, like, the only good thing that comes out of the past is history. Looking to the past and just trying to get back to the time of the past never works. It's not... You can't do that, and sometimes it's not a good idea to try to, because the past may not be as good as you remember it. So I don't think I want to, but we'll talk to Zia first.
I made it.
Oh shit, Zia, you get a voice now. Restoration. Ask Zia about the Bastion's restorative power. Do you think this is going to work? What do you think I should do?
So, let's see. You can either prevent the Calamity, or stick around with me and Rux. I'd hate to be in your shoes.
I wasn't expecting her to be voiced. Tov, Ask her about the evacuation mode. If you could go anywhere you wanted, where would you go?
If I could be any place I wanted, I'd stay right here. We could go anywhere in the world.
The sealed note. Tell Zia about what happened to Zulf. His own people turned on him when his plan to destroy the Bastion faltered.
Zulf tried to talk me into joining him. I tried to talk him out of it. I guess we both failed.
The Ura sigil. Tell Zia about her people. They were very brave, but there was nothing left for them but their revenge.
When I finally found my people, I told them we could help. They just took me for a traitor. Glad you showed up.
Harp guitar. Is there some moment in your life you wish you could go back to?
Any moment I'd want to live again happened after the Calamity, not before.
Ah, so that's part of the crux of it. Like, trying to relive the past does not help anything, so repeating back in the past and, like, destroying the relationships I have now for the slim chance that we wouldn't even know if it worked or not, of stopping the Calamity from happening. And that doesn't sit right with me. Like, yeah, a lot of people died. But turning back time does not necessarily mean that we won't stop those people from dying. It could just happen again and again. For all we know as the kid, this has happened already before multiple times in the same ways over and over again. Because if we don't know that we're in the past, how do we know we can change it? How do we know if our choices matter in that regard? So I think it's better to look forward. So restoration. Initiate the Bastion's restoration protocol. Caution, this process will restore to a previous world state and is irreversible. Use only as directed. Evacuation. Initiate the Bastion's evacuation protocol. This process will cause irreparable damage to the core receptacles, disabling the restoration protocol. I think it's time to evacuate. We need to live our lives and look to the future.
Oh, mother. And here I figured you'd had enough of me by now.
No, I like you, Rux. You're good. Cool.
You could have undone the Calamity itself. But instead, you want to stay in a world like this. I gotta admit, kid, I ain't yet put much thought in that idea of carrying on with you here. We can't go back no more, but I suppose we could go wherever we please.
And that's the whole thing,
And
is...
if anyone's left out there, I sure would like to see the look on their faces when we dock this thing right on that doorstep. Getting ahead of myself, though. I'm gonna need a first mate. What do you say?
Oh, that's cute. God, that's a gorgeous song. I need to add that to my Spotify. But anyway, and also that was a great, like, little thing showing, like, them living their lives and pushing for the future, which I think is the message of this game is trying to convey, because, you know, the story had something to say, and I think they did a good job of it. Let's also keep in mind that this was Supergiant Games' first video game they ever made, and it was this good. And the latest game they made was Hades, and that game is amazing and really good. Like, I think they've had, like, maybe, from what I've heard, like, Transistor is a weaker game. It's, like, their weakest game. But even then, Transistor is still a pretty solid game from what I've heard. Like, Supergiant Games has so far not had a bad game. They put a lot of detail into it. The art is always gorgeous. The sound design, the combat, the art direction is always great. The music is spot on every time. Because I remember, because there's still a lot of tracks from Hades that I just cannot get out of my brain because they're just so good. It's not my, I would say Bastion still holds up, honestly. Like, I had a great time with it. I was a little frustrated with some things, but that was just because, like, I wasn't used to thinking. Also, I'm playing on mouse and keyboard. Maybe the game would have felt a little better on, like, a controller. Because that's what I figured with Hades as well, is on Hades feels really good on a controller. But, God, this was also just a trip down memory lane for me. Because, like, I haven't played this game in 8 years. Like, I was 20 years old, and I played this game for the first time, and it blew my mind how good it was. Or, actually, no, now that I think about it. No, I think it was just, I thought it was fine. I didn't realize what I was getting into, because, like, I don't think... Yeah, Supergiant Games only had 2 games out at the time I played this game, which was Bastion, this game, and Transistor. And now they have those 2 games out. They have a game called Pyre, which looks really interesting. And then they have Hades, and Hades is, like, critically acclaimed. And also, Supergiant Games is a good example of a high-quality gaming studio that doesn't deal with crunch, that treats their employees very well, as far as I'm aware. And they just seem to do really. They just seem to be a good example of a studio in a bad times. Like, I haven't heard anything bad about them. If that changes in the future, I'll see. But, like, for right now, Supergiant Games just seems like they're really good. They just pop in with a new game every 3 to 4 years. And it's usually really good, gets a lot of attention, and then they just go back and do other stuff. I am curious to see what they're going to do now, the fact that they're doing Hades 2. So this is the first time they're going to do a sequel, so we'll see how that goes. Because one of the things I always really liked about the Hades, about them, is that they always tried a new type of game to an extent every time. Okay. Is there actually anything in New Game Plus that's worth actually playing for right now? Or can or I might do it off screen. What does New Game Plus provide? Let's see. Let's see. Alright, well, I don't think there's really much else in the games for me to play. Like, if I'm going to play a New Game Plus, it's probably going to be on my own time, because I think you've seen all there is to play, see for the game. If you want to check out the Restoration ending, it's probably on YouTube. I'm probably going to do that again just to see how it was, because I think when I first played the game, I chose the Restoration ending, just to fit in with the themes of what was going on. But anyway, thank you for watching. It has been a blast going down memory lane with this game. I look forward to seeing what I do next. Love you all, and have a good night. This has been Bastion by Supergiant Games, and check them out if you had a fun time. Check out Supergiant Games. They're a great company.